So there is a story in Bible, Old Testament. Moses, the prophet, goes to a holy mountain. And on the holy mountain, he sees a bush on fire. So from the bush on fire, the 10 commandments appear. 10 commandments: thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not do adultery, something like that. 10 commandments appear on a stone. So these are called commandments by God. So Moses understands his God who is communicating through the fire and through commandments. Then those messages are to be taken to the people who are waiting, the people who have accompanied Moses in the Exodus. Exodus means they escaped from a king. So these 10 commandments he takes. Then he asks the fire, what shall I call you? What shall I tell people that who gave this message? Then fire says, the God in the form of fire says, tell them, I am that I am. So I am that I am is the name of God. I am that I am is the name of God. So Moses comes and tells people, I am that I am has given you 10 commandments. That I am in Jewish language, because in Hebrew, it's called Jehovah. Jehovah. Jehovah means I am that I am. Name of God. Jehovah is a Jewish God. In fact, Jews, from Jews, Christianity and Islam came. The root of Christianity and Islam lies in Jewish tradition. Which means, I am that I am is the God. I am that I am is God. Right? That I am that I am is called Jehovah in their language. In India, that I am means Soham, Shivoham. So all of us are supposed to remember God, chant name of God, Shivoham. Shivoham means I am Shiva. So now the confusion comes. How can I say I am Shiva? Can you say I am Shiva? How can you say I am Shiva? I am a poor little creature. So here you have to understand, we have 3 aspects of ourselves: thinking, feeling, and energy. Out of that, thinking is always about past or future. Feeling is now. Energy movement is now. The feeling, don't confuse the feeling with the emotions. Feeling and energy is always now. God is always here and now. I will realize God one day is impossible, because God is always here now and eternally. What is in your body here and now? What is there in your body here and now? The feeling of aliveness is here and now. The energy movement is here and now. feeling of aliveness is here and now. The energy movement is here and now. Just close your eyes and feel the aliveness in your body. There's head to toe, there's aliveness. The feeling of aliveness there is there in the throughout the body. It is now. Aliveness, there are two parts. There's the existence part, then the consciousness part. The existence part is called am. The consciousness part is called I. In other words, if you close your eyes, feel, not think. There is aliveness. Can you experience, all of you experience aliveness? Being alive, right? So this is called I am. Consciousness and existence. So another name for that is called God. So you have been searching for God in temples, mountains, ashrams, without knowing the God is present in you here and now as aliveness, in the feeling of being alive. The aliveness is here and now. It's not tomorrow. But we have a thinking ability. Thinking ability, aliveness is here. Our chest part. That's why whenever we speak of, say, I am here, we'll speak of I am here. Touching our chest, feeling. And this is our thinking part. Now, what is the relationship between thinking part and feeling part? Is there a relationship? The first thing you need in the morning when you get up from sleep, the I am feeling arises.
1 second. 1 second.
I'll tell you. The first thing when you arise in the morning, the I am feeling comes. Then thinking comes. So I am feeling is switched on in your body first, then thinking comes. Okay? Now let's look at the I am feeling. The I am feeling in me, I am feeling in her, I am feeling in you, I am feeling in you. Is it different? The I am feeling, not thinking. Aliveness, is it different from all of us, in each of us? No. Aliveness is there in the animal. Aliveness is an ant, elephant. Is it different? In all living beings, there's a feeling of I amness, aliveness, which is same. What is same to all? What is same in all beings is called God. The God is universal. That's why Bhagavad Gita shloka I chant, Ishwaraha Sarva Bhutana Pradi Arjuna Tishtati. Ishwara is in the heart of all living beings. And in the heart here, you have to mean the feeling is your heart. There's a physical heart which pumps the blood. There's the emotional heart which creates emotions. There's a feeling. The feeling is the root of this. So that's why when we touch, when we say I am, we'll touch here. I am, the feeling part. And if somebody dies, the brain dies first. Then heart dies. Heart can sometimes keep on beating till another few hours. The Ishwaraha Sarva Bhutanam Pradi Arjuna Tishtati means Ishwara is there in the feeling of everybody. The Pradi you have to take as feeling. I am feeling. Because I am feeling is here. I am feeling is now. That I am feeling in Sanskrit is called aham. Okay. Now the aham is wrongly translated as ahanka, ego in English. Aham is not ego. Ahankara is the ego. So the aham stands for a and hum. A plus hum is aham. What is the first letter of Sanskrit? Akara. What is the last letter of Sanskrit? Ha. From a to ha, what is there is called aham. Akara to hakara. That is, in English, if you have to say, A to Z is aham. A to Z means everything is aham. So then aham is what is A to Z in the universe? God, Ishvara. The aham is God, Ishvara. Okay. Because A to Z means what? A to Z, whatever names and forms can be combined, whatever alphabets, whatever names combination possible is called A to Z, totality. So for example, apple, okay, activity, action, right? Bat, everything, every word, object in the world has a name and a form. So what is includes all the names and forms is called aham. And what is that? If it includes everything in the universe, that's called God only. So God is there in you as feeling. Aham. Ishvaraha sarvabhutana Radi Arjuna Tishtati. So where all did you search for God? And how many days you have been searching for God? I want to realize God. Real I is God. And whatever you have is a fake I, false I. So that's why you have to understand the connection between the feeling and thinking. The head portion of you is thinking. And the head portion, thinking, is nothing but a biological computer. A computer works on data. No data, no computer. Right? If you feed the data, it will work. And it will do well. It'll do calculations, it'll project something. Right? So the feeling is what you are, thinking is what you use. If you don't understand this difference, okay, so thinking you make I am, and feeling you make up I use, the ulta. So your nature is I am. You use the thinking for activities in the world. Do you understand? Thinking is used for activity in the world. Now, if you go to your computer, laptop, ask the computer, who am I? Okay. What can computer give? Who am I answer? It'll tell you, you are born on such and such date. Okay. You are an engineer, you are a doctor, okay, or you are a housewife. It can give you biodata. Computer can give only biodata because it operates on the data. Correct? And computer also can tell you, you are likely to become a promoted. Your future also it can tell based on the calculation. So computer is good in analyzing the data and projecting the data. This is called intellect, buddhi. Buddhi is our computer. Imagination. What about future? So that means our computer works on, biological computer works on past and future. It is never here and now. Here and now is the feeling. God is here and now. The computer is past and future. It's a data. So when Ramana Maharshi says, ask who am I? He's asked, the question is given to the computer, biological computer. Who am I? So the computer came out with a beautiful answer. Don't you know who am I? I am consciousness. I am Brahman. Aham Brahmasmi. Okay? Don't you know who I am? I am divine. It will give all the answers, but none of the answers are, all answers are data. What is the answer which is based on data is called Paroksha Jnana. Understand? But who am I? The answer is I am feeling, which is Aproksha, direct. It's not indirect answer. It's your direct experience you're speaking of, who I am. It doesn't require a data. So in your biological computer, you can never find you. Okay? Can you find you? The one who is searching in the laptop is you. Right? So one who is asking the question is you, and what is being asked is the computer. The computer cannot give the answer. So the entire part of spiritual inquiry, Atma Vichara, is to tell you that you cannot be found in the head. You can be found in the feeling, not in the head. So dropping the head is the purpose of inquiry. Dropping the thinking process, reducing the thinking process by neti is the Vedanta. So the whole computer is getting wrongly processing the data and telling it is I am. So correction of that is called Vedanta. Correction of that is called self-inquiry. So Ramana Maharshi's method is very direct. He says, very simple. Ask, who am I? Or seek, who am I? The moment you seek who am I, you understand, computer cannot give the answer. Okay? Right? So then he says, next step number 2. Go to the right side of your chest, spiritual heart. Then when you say right side of chest, it's a feeling. The feeling of aliveness, which is I am. And in that, you find I, nanu nane, or awareness. That's you. 3-step process. So what you have to do? All that you have to do is ask the computer, who am I? And understand, computer cannot do anything. Computer cannot tell you who am I. Okay? Shut down the computer. That's all. And go to the heart. The feeling of I amness is you. Stay in that awareness. That is called aham. That's called soham. That I amness is common to all living beings. Aliveness. That aliveness or life is God. Life is God. Okay? The question here is, if thinking comes in Vyavaharika Satya, does I am belong to Pratibhasik Satya? No. I am is not Pratibhasik Satya. I am is the immanent reality. It is the Chidabhasa, reflected consciousness in your body. Reflected consciousness in my body gives a feeling of I am, which is Chidabhasa. And the Chidabhasa collected in all living beings is called Ishvara. So that's why the thinking is always a past and future. Thinking is actually mithya. Because it's about past and future. It's useful. Thinking is required for Vyavaharika, but it's not the reality. Compared to thinking, I amness is closer to reality. That's why Nisargadatta Maharaj says, go to I am feeling. Stay in I am feeling. Is it simple? It is the simplest thing possible. Wait. So, now I am feeling Chidabhasa appears in our waking state. What happened to our deep sleep state? In deep sleep state, I am feeling also is not there. And deep sleep state is called, the one who is sleeping in the deep sleep is called Pradna. And Pradna, Seshwaraha, Mandukya says, he is the Ishvara. That means deep sleep state, I am in the subtle form, causal form. And the causal form, Ishvara alone is there. So now, are you aware of the I am feeling in your body? There's a I am feeling in your body, which is aliveness, which is existence of consciousness. I for consciousness, I am for existence. Are you aware that existence consciousness in your body right now? Are you aware? Are you aware that your body is alive? Your body is alive means you are not the body. Right? One who is not the body is alive, that there is some consciousness in the body. And one who is not in the body, who is alive, is called Sakshi. Sakshi is a higher level reality compared to I am. And I am appears and disappears in the waking state. Sakshi also is aware of I am, but Sakshi is there in the waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. So Sakshi is witnessing changing reality. That's why Sakshi is nothing but Brahman. Sakshi is witnessing Mithya. That's why Sakshi alone is Brahman. So I am feeling is immanent reality. God in the manifest reality. The Sakshi and Brahman is Paramarthika Satya, absolute reality. So that's why Ramana Maharshi says, ask, who am I? Go to the right side of the chest. Then Paramasatya awareness shines. The one who is aware of the feeling of I amness in the body is Satya. Sakshi is the higher level reality compared to I am. So Sakshi or witness is the higher level reality when compared to God. Or I am manifested in my body. Is this simple? Direct path. So now, immanent reality means in all our transactions, without I am, the transaction cannot happen. I remove from your body the I am feeling. Then what will you do? Anything, thinking, feeling, everything, thinking, acting, everything has requires a base, the I am feeling. So that is called immanent reality. Now that I am in me is present in all living beings as I am, including tree. Okay. But what about stones? Stones, it is present as existence. The am is present as isness. So the immanent reality is there as I am in the waking state, isness in the material world, in the objects. So that is called Brahman. What is all pervading is called Brahman. Is it all pervading? I am is present in my body, existence is present in everything, and any existence I have to recognize, the consciousness in me has to eliminate it. Chit. So I am is all pervading. I am is Ishvara. Esha Sarveshwaraha. The one who is present in you as Pradna is nothing but Sarveshwara. Pradna. Immanent reality in the waking state and dream state are alike. In deep sleep, it is a dormant condition. When we speak of immanent reality, what is present in the waking state and dream state and present in the causal form in the deep sleep state, that we call as immanent reality. Right? So that is manifest or unmanifest. What is absolute reality is always present. Okay? Because waking state and dream state both are alike. In the deep dream state also, we have feeling of aliveness is there. So that aliveness and existence is there. In the dream state also, we see tree, forest and all, it is there. Are we clear? So, where will you miss God? I want to realize God. Where will you miss God? So, the God had a problem. God means what? Generator, operator, destroyer. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. God, generator, operator, destroyer. It's called God. So God had a problem. God created all living beings and every living being is happy and peaceful because they live in the feeling or emotion. All animals have emotion. Anger, fear may come. They live in feeling and emotion. What is the nature of feeling and emotion? Feeling is here and now. Emotion is a reaction to the present moment. It's now. Just, okay, there's a sound, but sound, there's sound happened. So suddenly that sound, animal has to get fear or get angry, run. So emotions and feelings are closer to reality. Now, out of that, feeling is closer, emotion is a reaction. Thinking, very far off. So, 10 days back, there was a sound, I got shock. Now you'll get a shock now. 10 days back, what happened? It's not in the here and now. You are always far away in the thinking. So God, all animals are comfortable, peaceful. They are blissful also. In the feeling of I amness, you are blissful. In thinking, you are always miserable. Where are you searching for God? In thinking or feeling? Which temple you are searching for God? So the God is very worried. These human beings are created and every day has a complaint. Big complaint from every human being. All animals are happy with whatever food is given, whatever rain or shelter is given. Human beings have very big problem. All types of food is created for human beings. But human beings have a problem. The problem is, if you give him a dosa, he'll ask for a masala dosa. If you are asking masala dosa, he'll ask for a ghee dosa. And if you give a ghee dosa, he'll say this roasting is not proper. Then if you give him the roasting proper, he'll say that guy got a better dosa than me. Thinking has never ending problem. So God decides, he convinces all the meeting of all ministers what to do with this human being. He is every day coming with big complaints. And everybody has a complaint. Every human being has a complaint. Nobody has free. Then all ministers advise to God, please run away from this place and hide in some place. So God goes and hides in the ocean. That's why you can see Narayana. He's sleeping in the ocean, middle of the ocean, so that nobody can come and bother him. People invented a ship. People invented a submarine. Now there is no place there also. Then he goes to the moon. Then there's a rocket was invented. So there's no place in the moon also. Mars, already somebody is thinking of going to Mars also. So then God decides, okay, then other ministers advise, hide in a place where human being cannot search. Then God enters into the heart of human beings and stays there. No human being has searched for God in their heart. They search everywhere. That's why it said the kingdom of God is in your heart. When the heart here is a feeling, I amness. Have you searched for that? How many temples you have gone? Have you darshan of gods? I went to a temple, see, so much of queue. I got a beautiful darshan. 1 second. 1 second darshan you call as darshan. Darshan real meaning is to see is to be. Your feeling of I am is being of I am. Can you separate yourself from feeling of I am and say I am seeing feeling? Feeling of I am is being of I am. You cannot separate that. That is called darshan. And what darshan you are speaking of? The only temple where you have to search for God is in this body. That's why a Kannada poet has said, Ullavaru Shivalaya Maduvarayya, Nanenu Madali, Kale Kamba, Dehavi Degula. Many people construct a temple. What can I do? My body is the temple. My head is the kalasha. So, you have to stay in the I am feeling. That's God. You don't go to thinking. No, I should have stopped thinking. Don't have to stop thinking. Why should you stop thinking? See, feel I amness. Thinking automatically stops. See, many people do a lot of practices, some breathing practice to stop the thinking. Don't need to. You have to go, you shift your attention to I am feeling. That's all, over. Because mind, attention can stay in one place, it cannot take two places. If your attention on thinking, thinking will increase. If your attention on feeling, that I am feeling, it is there. God. Can you be with God, have darshan of God all the time without standing in a queue? Huh? So that's why it's like this side. Samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram. First I told you, Ishvara sarva bhutanam hridi arjuna tishtati. Ishvara is there in the heart of all living beings. Next teaching is samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtantam parameshwaram. The difference is what? First is told of Ishvara. For your personal God. Oh my God. Oh my God is I am. So please understand, Soham means, Soham doesn't mean I am God, where your concept of I am comes from thinking. So Soham means I am is God. So I am God. The moment you say I am God, how can I be God in cost? Because thinking will come. Thinking is what? I am a human being, I am a man, woman. The thinking I am God, it's not Soham means I am God. Soham means I am is God. Is I.
Is.
Okay. So understand the difference. Then you can confidently say Shivoham. Can you see Shivoham now? Go to the feeling of I am. Take your attention to Adna or Sahasrara. Adna and Sahasrara is pointed to that I am feeling. See, if you take the attention to the whole body, our attention will spread. But take the attention to a point awareness. Say, for example, when I say this is mobile with my finger, I'm pointing. So pointer to I am is here or here. So hold your attention to pointer because the mind goes to a small place. So then let us chant Shivoham. 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 Now do you feel guilty that I am God? That I am or some feeling is God. So you don't have to feel guilty, because you'll feel guilty if you are thinking you say I am God. Understand? Because thinking is your database, and database can never be God. Database cannot be you also. It's just a record. It is like something book. There's a book here. Book is not the author. The one who recorded there is not there in the record. So when you say I am God with the thinking, you feel guilty. But I am is God, you feel happy. Shivoham. That is the name of God, highest name of God, Shivoham. Any problems? You keep on praying to God, very far off, in some place, some loka, neglecting the God in your heart, the feeling I amness. Ishvaraha sarva bhutanam hridi arjuna tishtati. Ishvara in the heart of every living being. Earlier I said Ishvara sarva samam sarveshu bhuteshu tishtanta parameshwar. Parameshwar is Supreme Lord. He is there in all living beings. So he is there in me as I am. He is there in you as I am. He is there in ant as I am. And samam means not more and not less. In the ant, the feeling of I amness or aliveness is same as elephant. Thinking wise, they are not same. Feeling wise, they are same. If you hit an ant, it will feel the pain. If you hit the elephant, feel the pain. The I amness is same. I amness is the immanent reality. That's called aham. Akara to ahamkara. Now that aham and ahankara, ego, there's a connection. So your computer tags aham with everything. It superimposes everything with aham. Because aham is present in all transactions. Okay. So let us say you're chatting on your mobile phone. Your friends gets a message. WhatsApp. So message says, Rama sends the message. Rama, your name comes. Now, who sent the message? Rama didn't send it. Mobile phone sent the message. And it has tagged your name to Rama, to that. And the mobile phone doesn't know who is Rama. It is tagged Rama to that and sent it. And the reader also says Rama sent the message. So mobile phone only knows how to tag. It does not know who Rama is, who is the sender is. Understand? Similarly, your computer, the thinking machine, does not know who I am. It just tags I am with every message you send. I am eating, I am going, I am suffering. It's just a superimposition. Computer knows only superimposition. And it uses the tags I am with everything. Nothing has happened to I am. I am is the aliveness. Clear? Superimposition. I am is there, superimposed, tagging. Is this clear? So now, this is your computer and this is your home, right? This is your home, this is your computer. Now this computer and working right now for us in our time, for working we have to go to office. For resting we come to home. Same thing happens to you. The consciousness, while at rest, it is in the feeling. And when you get up in the morning, immediately I have to do this, I have to do this, go rush to the office. It starts using the computer. Who uses the computer? Chidabhasa, the consciousness. It identifies the computer. See, it's workaholic. All this I have to do, blah, 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 will do. So, please understand, this is your office. And this is office computer. And this is your home. Home is where body is, feeling is. The moment you go to the office, you forget your home and you identify your role as Jiva. And superimpose everything on I am. So this is your office, this is your home. Now this is also your temporary home, not a permanent home. Because this body appears in the waking state, another body appears in the dream state. Your temporary home is your body. What's your real home? Your real home is Om. This is office, this is home, temporary home, rented house. The real home is Om. Now let us chant Omkara, then see what is the very real home. Chant Omkara with me. There is between two Omkara, there is silence. The silence, there is no duality. Akara, Ukara, Makara, Omkara is waking state, dream state, deep sleep state. The silence is stillness. Let us chant Omkara. Om. The silence between the Omkara. The subtle sound which you can hear between the Omkara is your real home, eternal home. Om. Om. Open your eyes. This actually between two Omkaras, the sound silence is there. Right? There's the gap between two thoughts. No, I can't catch gap between two thoughts because it's continuously coming, because it's unconscious. Now, consciously create a gap by mantra. That thought is what you are. So, this is your office, this is your temporary home, and that Om or pure awareness, silence between Omkara, it's called Turiya, or your real home. Anybody has any questions now? Now, Aham Brahmasmi, when you say, it does not mean I am God. I am is God. That difference if you understand. When you say, I am God, you are bringing your computer. Oh, how can I am be God? I am is God, means I am feeling is pointing to God, is God, Ishvara. Okay. Now, one who is aware of that is Sakshi, and Sakshi is nothing but Brahman. So, immanent reality is pointing to absolute reality, and that's what you are. Anybody, any questions on Zoom? Anybody questions here? Yes, Uma, you had a question. What is the question?
I get up and 2 minutes or so is not 1 minute, and then I'll start with the process.
Yeah, you want to go to office very quickly. So she says within no time I'll go to office. Yeah, you love the office so much. Come back to home. Don't have to think. Just stay. Be aware of the alive feeling. You are back at home, back with God. You don't have to stop thinking. Please understand. You don't have to resign from your office. So the question here, darshana means to see is to be. Right? Now, seeing can happen in many ways. Through physical eyes, I can see. Okay? Physical eyes, if I see you, I cannot be you. Physical, I see a God, I cannot be God. Right? So, Charma Chakshu, seeing through Charma Chakshu doesn't qualify darshana. To see is to be. It's not qualified. So, to see with physical eyes is not darshana. But we call it as darshana, it's okay. I don't want to change. I went to temple, I didn't have darshana, you don't say. I had darshana, you say, because you have gone with a lot of struggle. Right? To see is to be. If I see something, I cannot be that. Right? So darshana cannot happen with Charma Chakshu. Darshana can happen only with the Jnana Chakshu. The inner eye has to open. The inner eye opening is called Buddhi. Opening of the Buddhi is called awakening. So that's called Pradna. Pradna has to awaken in you. So what I see in the temple or anywhere in the world is nothing but name and form. Okay. So what is real in that? The existence is real. The tree exists is real. The plant exists is real. But tree takes the shape of different form. Take a flower there. Give me a flower. So there is a flower here. Flower exists. Is there a thing called flower? Before the became flower, it was mud. The mud took the form of, plant took the mud and created seed. Seed started blossoming, bloomed. It became flower. In a day, it will wither and it will become powder. It will go back to soil. Where is the flower? It's a continuously changing energy pattern. Continuous changing energy pattern we are calling flower and dealing as if it is there. But changing energy pattern to be there, something unchanging is required now. Otherwise, how changing can be there? That unchanging is called existence. Sat. So that's why when we say flower is, the isness is part Sat. The isness of existence appears as flower, disappears. Existence, nothing happens. Tomorrow it will appear, this flower is eaten by some ant. It will become ant. The existence takes the various forms, appears in various forms. But existence itself is not there. That existence is called Sat. Okay. So when I see, and Jnani sees a flower, he'll recognize the existence aspect. That means, and I am existence. And flower is existence. So he is recognizing himself in the flower. So for Jnani, seeing a flower is darshana. Seeing a flower also is darshana. Seeing an ant is also darshana because he is recognizing the existence as me. Existence self. For Jnani, wherever he sees, Brahman only is there. Existence only is there. It doesn't mean that he can't see the form. He understands all the forms are nothing but changing energy pattern. And this understanding happens in the Gnana Chakshu. Charma Chakshu, sense organs cannot do that. So Gnani, wherever he sees only Brahman. Brahma Okkate, Para Brahma Okkate is the meaning of that. Only Brahman is there. We sing the song itself all the time. But without understanding, Brahman alone is there. Everything is a changing energy pattern. Screen alone is there. Movie keeps on changing energy pattern. Other than Brahman, anything is there. Other than existence, anything is there. Energy pattern is there. It's a changing. And changing energy pattern, we give some name. And I call this as flower. In Hindi, it's called fool. Okay. And some other language, some other name can change. Name is different. The form also is continuously changing. What is continuously changing? Is there any stability? And we start believing that something really object is there. And that belief is called Maya, false belief. Really, only thing which is there, which you can be sure of all the time, is called existence. Everything else is just appearance. We cannot be sure of it. So darshana means to see, is to be. Now, what is Atma Darshana? Atma Darshana means, first thing I have to understand, I am not the thinking. Understand? Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla. Negation. Ee deha, mana buddhi, nanalla. So computer is told to negate whatever you, all data is not you. The computer is told instruction. You are not what, there's buddhi is very good in negation. Nanu, nanembudu, nanalla. Ee deha, mana buddhi, nanalla. I'm not this. Then what I am? The I am feeling is there. I am feeling is here and now. Okay. So Shivoham. Aham is Shiva. Aham in my life, body is Shiva. First level. So this is Atma Darshana. Shivoham. This is primary, first level. This will become immanent reality. Now I know this body is alive. I am aware that body is alive. One who is aware that body is called Sakshi. Second level of Atma Darshana is called Sakshi, witness. That's called Sakshatkara in Sanskrit. Sakshatkara means you don't see something. Sakshat means you realize I am Sakshi. Second level of realization is called Atma Darshana, I am Sakshi. The third level of Atma Darshana is called Sakshi, is nothing but Brahman. That's called Atma Darshana. So then, what is Brahma Darshana? Everything in the universe is changing name and form. It's a continuously fluid thing. So reality behind all name and form is existence, Sat. Okay. So Brahman is there everywhere. I also exist. That's why I am one with the existence. So I am one with the existence called Brahma Darshana. Akhanda, Ananta, Sanatana, Brahma, Shivoham, Akhanda, Ananta, Sanatana, Brahma, Shivoham. So existence is continuous, existence is infinite, akhanda. You cannot break the existence. You cannot say this place there's no existence. There may not be manifestation, there may be vacuum, but vacuum exists. Existence you cannot deny. So that existence is called Brahman, and I am that Brahman is called Brahma Darshana. And both are one. Atma and Brahma are one is called Satya Darshana. Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Satya Darshanam. Okay. What is Shakti Darshana? Shakti Darshana means entire universe is nothing but Shakti, energy, which is continuously changing. It's just a continuously moving name and form. And name and form is the activity. Entire universe, functioning of the universe is Shakti. That's called Shakti Darshana. Is the answer clear? Sakshi plus Akara is called Sakshatkara. No. Sakshi, no Akara is added for Sakshi. For Sakshi is the witness. Sakshi is witnessing all Akaras. All forms are witnessed by Sakshi. Just like don't Aham plus Akara, you don't call it Ahankara, ego. Aham is the I am feeling. Right? So I am feeling is cosmic ego, Ishvara, because it's common to all. Then you can add Akara, form. Who adds the form? Form is name and form. Who is that? Who is doing that? Computer, tagging. So that's called Ahankara is the ego. Ego is not stable because all Akaras are coming. Sakshatkara means Sakshi is witnessing all Akara, all forms. And it's not changing. That Sakshi I am is called Sakshatkara. Clear? Sakshatkara means, oh, I had a Sakshatkara. Means something appeared in front of me. Actually, everything appearing and disappearing happens in front of Sakshi. And I am that Sakshi is called Sakshatkara. So what is the difference in Paroksha Jnana? What is Paroksha Jnana? Paroksha Jnana means any knowledge you obtain here from somebody or use your data, computer database is Paroksha Jnana. I am such as, or your biodata is Paroksha Jnana. Real I am feeling is Aparoksha, direct. But the real I am feeling Aparoksha also doesn't qualify Nitya. It's Atma. Atma and Atma will qualify because I am feeling. But Nitya doesn't qualify because it also appears and disappears. That's why Nitya Aparoksha is Sakshi. Aparoksha and Nitya Aparoksha have to be very clear. Aparoksha means I am feeling is in the Aparoksha, direct feeling. It doesn't need a data. Nitya Aparoksha means eternally Aparoksha, it is Sakshi. Aparoksha and Nitya Aparoksha, I'm meaning a different terminology. Right? Are we clear? So, the question here is Atma is I am in me, first level. Please understand, Atma is I am in me, first level. It's called Aparoksha. I am is observed by Sakshi, is called Nitya Aparoksha. Sakshi is eternal. I am also appears and disappears. That's why I am Sakshi is called Atma Darshana. And I am is present in everybody and everything is called Brahma Darshana. And both are one is called Atma Darshana, Satya Darshana. What is Shakti Darshana? Shakti means entire universe is energy, including my body, mind, and intellect. Okay. If I am the universe, I am also Shakti. The consciousness, it appears as a Shakti. Like water appears as a wave. Wave is not separate from water. To realize that is called I am Shakti. It's called Shakti Darshana. So I am Shakti Darshana. I am Shakti. I am energy. With that feeling, tremendous love is there. Because Shakti is everything. The Divine Mother. So I am Shakti is called love. Okay. In the form of Shakti, I am there as all objects in the universe. That's called love. I am is a flow of energy. Okay. Everything in the universe is a flow of energy. I am everything everywhere. Everything everywhere. Right? Atma is nowhere. So that's called Shakti. I am Shakti. Shakti, I am Shakti is love. And I'll give next teaching of what about Shakti Darshana. This is about Atma Darshana, Brahma Darshana, Satya Darshana. So I am Shakti is love. I am not a body, mind, and intellect. I am feeling is gives a peace. Real I is the Parashanti. Because nothing affects me. Sakshi, Brahman. Okay. What is Shakti Darshana? I will tell you in a separate talk. Yes, Uma, what is your question? Huh? Answered. Anybody else has a question on Zoom? Yeah, the question is body becomes a reference point for all these darshana. Yeah, body is the temple. If you have to see God, the temple is required. After you see God, temple is not required. Body is a reference point, or body becomes a point where we can have realization. That's why human body is very important. Animal body is not possible. Animal body feeling is there, but emotion is there, but thinking is not there. Thinking in the human body becomes an obstacle, and using that thinking, realize your true self and become free. So temple is required until you realize. Jnana Chakshu is pradna, awakening of pradna, wisdom. Intellect is used, but under all understanding happens in consciousness. Consciousness is the one who understands through intellect. Intellect is what is the meaning of Jnana Chakshu? See, the meaning of Jnana Chakshu is question is there. So when I see through the eyes, I see anything through the eyes. So who sees the eyes? Who sees through the eyes? The eyes cannot see. One who sees through the eyes is consciousness. When thoughts are coming, one who knows that thoughts are coming is consciousness. Understand? But a consciousness and what is thinking happening, intellect is the one who knows the consciousness, the knower, knowing principle. Now the consciousness and mind instruments are very intimately connected. You cannot separate it. But that's why the confusion happens. I am the body, I am the mind, intellect. Now with proper discrimination, you separate consciousness and instrument. So then what will happen? You understand, I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am the intellect. Right? So there the knowledge opens. And this knowledge happens in the buddhi only, intellect only. In the instrument only correction happens, but one who understands his consciousness. And that awakening of consciousness is called prajna. Who awakens? Intellect doesn't awaken. The prajna awakens. The consciousness wakes up. The identified consciousness wakes up. Chidabhasa wakes up. Oh, I'm not the body, mind, intellect. I'm pure consciousness. The awakening, knowledge happens in the buddhi, intellect. But the awakening happens in the prajna, consciousness which wakes up. So is this... So when the jnana chakshu or prajna awakens, right? Earlier, when you saw a rope, you thought it was a snake. You're afraid. Fear appears. So with the proper discrimination, you understand snake is not there. You not remove the snake. Snake, you can never remove the snake because snake is illusory. Rope, you understand. Then even if you see the snake, rope appears. Rope only is there. Where? Not to the physical eyes. Perception is still a snake. But understanding is rope. So now this is called prajna awakening or jnana chakshu opening. Now again, you will never get confused. Right? The clarity has happened in the intellect. And the clarity which happened in the intellect has awakened the consciousness. Prajna is awakened. So, any more questions on this topic? Summary of all Vedanta. Okay, simple Vedanta summary I can show you, demonstrate it. Okay, Vedanta summary. Take your left hand like this. Take your right hand like this. Bow your head. Namaskar. So this is the summary of Vedanta. Bowing your head means drop the thinking. You cannot find in thinking. Left hand is I am in me. Right hand is I am in you. Both are one. The feeling is one. In awareness. The entire teaching of Sanatana Dharma is Namaskara. Namaskara means Na mamaha. Nothing is mine. Only God is there. Okay, somebody gets insight, clarity. Now we got some insight. What is I am? So is this enlightenment? All these insights will lead to enlightenment. Ultimately, your unconscious, there's nothing called unconscious left in you. Right now, our behavior is unconscious. Right now, all of us live this computer as me. So when you live computer as me, we are nothing but bio robots, bio boots. We don't live. We live an automated life. That's called bio booting. So when unconsciousness goes, you become more and more clear. Many insights will add up. Each insight opens up something in you. Finally, so much of clarity is there that you will never fall into the unconscious. So that is called enlightenment or liberation. So enlightenment, the word enlightenment is light is there. What is the light? The light is there for buddhi, intellect, manas, raga, dvesha. Our intellect is full of wrong ideas, beliefs. Our manas, our mind is full of raga, dvesha, kama, krodha, madamasan, moha, lobha. So when gradually deeper and deeper insights come into that, you'll be free from raga, dvesha, and your intellect will become free from false beliefs. So then what will happen? you have stayed in the equanimity because nothing disturbs you. Anything happen, raga dvesha may come up in the mind or thoughts may come up in the intellect. You are equanimous because none of that is you. So that equanimity is fully established, called fully liberated state. So liberation is not an experience. Liberation is a state of fully established equanimity. So this, once you get jnana, you have to apply in all aspects of life to develop the equanimity. Equanimity has to be deeper and deeper and deeper. So the enlightenment process means becoming more and more equanimous in all situations of life. And finally, a sthita prajna, one who is established in wisdom, is called dukeshu anudigmanaha sukeshu vigataspraha vita praga bhayakrodaha sthitayi muniruchate. Somebody is completely undisturbed by ups and downs of life, likes and dislikes, raga dvesha, and bhayakroda, fear and anxiety. He is called sthita prajna. So we have to become sthita prajna. Life is a process by which we become sthita prajna. So life is, it's not an event because there's nothing in life is stable. There's no objects in life. So we can make an enlightenment as an event. Enlightenment is not an event. It's a process. Shall we close this question? Does it answer your question? Okay. So if anybody has a question on Zoom, Satyavati, Shobana, it's unmuted. Arjun.
Guruji, it's very clear, Guruji. Shobana here.
So now this particular talk you have to include your Atma-darshana. You are called Sad-darshana.
Yeah, okay, Guruji.
Arjun?
Yes, sir. It's fully clear, sir.
Yes, Arjun?
All clear.
Voice is not clear. Voice is mute, weak.
All is clear.
Okay. So now I'll go to Shakti Darshana. This person is clear? So can you start a new recording?